are the strongest force in the universe, and the dude here is going in with a clear conscience. I've never felt so much electricity. Ooh, yeah.
Have a charity fight with James English, you know, televised live on YouTube. You know, whether that comes up, I don't know. Is there a way back for you and James, do you think?
Yeah, we have this fight. I win. He accepts that. We have a hug at the end of it. The beef is squashed. He comes on my channel and explains his story. And I had no idea about his story until he drew first blood on me and everybody sent me his paperwork. I go on his channel and he asks me any questions he wants. We do a part 2 on his channel and we move on from there and we can all live happily ever after collaborating. Because the sad thing is, Steve, when James interviews Shane Taylor, for example, my Shane Taylor video starts to go viral. When I interview Ian Blink MacDonald, for example, and I just did part 3 with Ian, James's Ian Blink MacDonald video goes viral. Working together builds our platforms. I was sending him guests, he was sending me guests, and when he pulled that stunt, I had members of the underworld from up and down the country calling me up, saying they had my back.
Right, easy there, Pablo, man. Easy, right? There's a wee podcast here, you know. Members of the underworld phoning you, saying they had your back. So that's a bit of a statement you're making there, they have your back. So what do they think's going to happen? Do they think that you're going to get, like, shot, assassinated or something? Do they think this is, like, so heavily serious that, you know, well, they had to get out of the way to phone you to say they have your back? And the members of this underworld, is it the sort of network of friends you have that are like the ones Darren G was saying you have? You know, the network, the circle of all these kind of not so great characters from the underworld. You know, I'll let everyone else that's watching this be the judge of that, because I can't see real G's getting involved over a podcast thing like this, you know what I mean, to be honest with you. So carry on.
And a friend out of Liverpool who tested the water on the podcast he just started, they started calling my podcast guests saying, Attwood's doing this, Attwood's doing that, don't go on his channel. I've been in this game for 13 years, Steve. All of those podcast guests immediately called me and told me what was going on and said they absolutely had my back.
Okay, so you've just pretty much told us who it is that's called you and said had your back then. Hate to break it to you there, pal, but so does saying that they all have your back. You saying all the members of the underworld have my back, so I'm safe. That just goes to show that you're playing little school playground games. And I don't know what you're doing thinking of a school playground for anyway, Mr. Attwood. Will you get these filthy thoughts out of your bloody head?
But again, I don't bear grudges against these people. Let's have this fight, James. Like in prison, you just have a fight and you squash the beef. You man up. And then you have a hug and you get on with your life. And I'll interview you if you're up for it. You interview me, ask me whatever the fuck you want. And everything will be out in the open. Because I know I am a convicted ecstasy trafficker. I know I have not done any of the heinous things that the trolls have said. They have no proof of that. There's no videos of me doing any of the bullshit. These heinous things are in the trolls' perverted minds. Trolls, I love you. You've set my views to record highs right now. And the trolls need to look at themselves and ask themselves, why am I thinking this weird sexual scenario up? Trolls, I love you. You've set my views to record highs right now. And all these about Attwood, a new one up every month. Where does this come from? What is it about myself that's making me think these sicko things? I think some of them need therapy, Steve, to be honest. Trolls, I love you. You've set my views to record highs right now. And all these
genuine smile, the corners of the mouth turn up and the eyes narrow and wrinkle at the corners. Insincere smiles generally don't involve the eyes. They can happen in response to discomfort. A smirk or partial smile that follows a micro-expression of displeasure or contempt can suggest uncertainty, disdain, or dislike. A smile accompanied by lasting eye contact, a long glance, or a head tilt can suggest attraction. Lips. Compressed or narrowed lips can suggest unease. Quivering lips can suggest fear or sadness. Open, slightly parted lips tend to mean someone feels relaxed, or generally at ease. Eyes can convey a lot of information about someone's mood and level of interest. Blinking. People tend to blink rapidly when under some sort of stress. You may have heard that rapid blinking often suggests dishonesty, but this isn't always the case. Blinking may speed up when they are working through a difficult problem, feeling uncomfortable, afraid, or worried about something.
I hope you don't mind me asking, what was the damage to the dick?
Nah, nothing. Nothing.
My daddy and my mommy and my daddy and my mommy. Daddy and my mommy and my... Stop.
Fucking penis.
Yeah. There's some pigment in the house. Bitch. Little bitch. I made you my bitch. Jesse. Bitch. Yeah, bitch. Jesse. Bitch. No, I am.
Convicted ecstasy trafficker.
I am.
Convicted ecstasy trafficker.
The one who knocks. Say my name.
Attwood. And
Wow! Wow! Just listen to me! Fuck yourself. Wow! Wow! Puff, 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 puff.
fucking penis.
Puff, puff, puff. Puff, 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 puff.
You are not the guy. You're not capable of being the guy. I had a guy, but now I don't. You are not the guy. You are not the guy. You're not capable of being the guy. I had a guy, but now I don't.
Yeah, so we got